Welcome to Studio R. My name is Lauren, and today I will be guiding you through a yoga nidra for manifestation, allowing you to sit back and relax and learn how to do less to receive more. Manifestation is about learning how to take something from thought form to physical form and connecting your intention with your outcome, usually done through action and karma. This yoga nidra will allow you to connect with your intention of what you're trying to create in this world, as well as helping you let go of any karmic patterns such as unhelpful thoughts, beliefs, unconscious reactions, any of those self-awareness things that keep you from aligning with what you're trying to manifest in your life. Yoga Nidra is a powerful tool for manifestation because we work directly with the subconscious mind. We plant the seeds of what we want to grow and create into our life deeply into the places of our mind that create lasting change. Through the practice of Yoga Nidra, you learn how to disidentify with what is not the true you and instead embody who it is you truly are, the true self, the version of you that you dream of being is who you really are. And in order to manifest what it is that you want in your life, dissolving everything in between the intention and the outcome, dissolving anything that isn't the true you. So as you begin to settle into a position of comfort, maybe lying down, supporting the body with props and pillows, maybe placing pillows or bolsters underneath the knees. Covering up with a blanket can be helpful as your body temperature starts to drop as you go deeper and deeper into the state of Yoga Nidra. And let's start with just clearing out anything that isn't serving you and bringing in some fresh prana. Prana is something that rides on the breath, not the breath, but something that creates the breath itself. Connecting with the receiving of the life force energy that makes you you. Inhaling deeply and sighing everything out the mouth. Verbally making noise as you let everything go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sighing it out. One more time, making this the biggest breath you've taken today. Exhale, sighing everything out. Feeling how the body has begun the process of letting go. How it has started to untangle from anything that was with you prior to coming to this space. Disconnecting from the external world and beginning to access the inside world. The part of you that actually creates what you see on the outside. As within, so without. And the more that you come back to this space, connecting now to the center column that's within you, your spine, sensing into the flow of energy that moves up and down from the base of the spine to the top of the head. And the more you go inwards, connecting to this space, the more you can feel yourself shed the layers of you that are not the true you. And beginning to notice the parts of you that are connecting to the surface below you. Creating an intense awareness of the parts of your body that are touching the surface. And as the awareness grows, the heaviness in the parts of your body that are connecting with the mat intensify. And as the body feels heavier, the more relaxed your body becomes, the more you let go. There's nothing you need to do in this practice. The only job you have is to relax and receive. Receiving the sounds of my voice. Receiving your breath. Receiving everything that you're calling in. And take one more moment to scan the body and let go of any remaining tension that you find. Sensing into that body part and imagining it becoming really heavy. Dissolving outward so that the boundaries of your body no longer exist. And then welcoming your intention to this practice, your sankalpa or heartfelt desire. And for this sankalpa, I want you to mentally repeat 3 times. But as you do, begin to imagine the sankalpa coming from the heart and resonating out to the edges of your body each time that you repeat it, becoming stronger and growing further out, maybe past the edges of your body. And if you don't have a sankalpa that you're working with, mentally affirm 3 times, I rest and I receive. As we move into the rotation of consciousness, allow your awareness to follow the sound of my voice around your body. Imagine placing a glowing, healing white light on each place of the body part that I name. Move all of your awareness to the third eye center, placing a radiant white light at the brow center, connecting with the sensations you feel here as this white light emanates from your all-knowing intuition. Moving to the right eye, placing the white light at the right eye, left eye, tip of the nose. Imagine and connect with the white light moving in and out the nose. And the top lip and bottom lip. And the tip of the tongue. The root of the tongue. feeling and sensing this white light at your throat and the hollow pit of your neck, center of the chest, the right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, the wrist, and a white radiant light placed in the center of your palm and the tip of your thumb, first finger, second, third, little finger. Sensing now all of the light that you've placed on your right arm. Seeing and attending to the light that extends from every finger and palm and the entire right arm. And placing now a white light onto the right side of your waist and the right hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of the foot, placing a white light on the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth toe. Moving your awareness back up the leg to the ankle and knee, to the hip, and now tuning into all of the radiant white light that you've placed on the right leg. Shimmering, healing light extending from the toes and the knee and the entire leg. Radiant with sensations. And then moving and placing a white light to the pelvic center and the left hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of the foot, and the left big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth toe, ankle, knee, hip, and now sensing all of the light and the radiance and healing that's happening in the left leg. Feeling the entire left leg at one time. And then placing your awareness and a light back at the pelvic center and the left side of the waist. Moving to the left thumb, placing a radiant white light. First finger, second, third, little finger, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, and now sensing the entire left arm at one time, feeling the radiance and the sensations of the entire left arm. And placing a white, radiant light in the space of your heart. Filling the heart and the ribs and the lungs with the white light. Noticing the sensations it brings as you fill your lungs with white, radiant, healing energy of light. And moving to the belly and the navel center, imagining that this white light is being placed all through your intestines, curling around and healing. Moving down a little further to the pelvic center, filling the entire pelvic bowl and the organs that are there in the area with white light. Moving up the back side of the body at the base of the spine, placing white light. And moving up to the low back, the mid back, your right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the base of the neck, moving up the neck to the back of the head, feeling this radiant white light spread along the scalp. Up to your forehead, and then the right ear radiant with white light, and the space in between the right ear and the left ear, and then the left ear radiant with white light. And begin to tune into feeling this white light turning on and glowing from the collarbones all the way up to the top of the head. Noticing what it's like to turn your awareness into this part of your body from the collarbones all the way to the crown. Moving down, turning your awareness to the light that we placed from the collarbones to the hips, lighting up and sensing into the experience of your torso. Feeling your torso all at one time, on the back of the body, and now bringing in the legs and tuning into the light that we placed from the hips to the tips of the toes, and all of your awareness to the radiant white light extending from the hips to the toes. And then welcoming every single light that we've placed on the body to light up at once, sensing into your experience of the entire body at one time. The whole body glowing, healing, experiencing the whole body at one time. And letting go of all of this and resting your awareness on your breath. Finding the current of your breath. The natural current with no need to change or shape your experience of how you're breathing. Can you begin to imagine now that with each inhale, a white light moves from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, and with each exhale, the white light moves down from the crown of the head to the base of the spine. Letting that go. And now tuning into bringing to your mind's eye the experience of worry. Can you recall a time where you spent worrying about something not coming to fruition? And I want you to tune into the felt experience of recalling or creating this time within your body. A time that you spent worrying about something not happening. Notice where it lives in your body. And allow the experience of your interoception to guide you into a place of connecting with your body. Maybe seeing symbols or shapes or movement. And then letting go, tuning into a feeling of knowing that everything that you wanted to happen worked out or even better. Recalling a time where everything worked out exactly as it should. Finding where that lives in your body. What sensations emanate or call for your attention for you to experience a time when everything worked out exactly as you wanted or better. Can you let that go now and tune back into the feeling of worry? The feeling that you were worried something wasn't going to happen. Letting that go and going right back to the knowing, to the trusting that everything worked out exactly as you hoped or better. And now let that go and begin to experience both at the same time. Tuning into and holding space for the worry and for the knowing and trusting. Finding both and holding them equally with your awareness and your felt experience. Maybe begin to notice any shifts that are happening as you hold both at the same time. Integrations, a new knowing, a new serving belief. as you hold both experiences equally, letting all of that go now as I take you on a journey. Begin to imagine yourself in a field. It's a beautiful sunny day. The sky is your favorite blue color. Taking a look at the clouds, or maybe the lack of clouds that happen on your perfect day, and the weather and how it feels on your skin. You're surrounded by fragrant flowers that are blowing with each gust of wind that feels so soothing on your skin. As you begin to take a walk through this field, you come to a hot air balloon. You look up at this hot air balloon. It's red color, and you reach for the basket and feel the temperature of the basket in your hand as you open the door to step inside the red hot air balloon. And this red hot air balloon is going to take you exactly where you want to go. But in order to do that, you have to untie 4 sandbags that are located in each corner. And you walk to the first corner of the hot air balloon. And you recognize that this sandbag is something that's been holding you back from getting to where you want to go. And as you untie the sandbag, you are letting go of what doesn't serve you. Feeling lighter, you move over to the next corner, noticing the next thing that's been holding you back from getting to where you want to go. And as you slowly untie the sandbag, you're consciously creating with a new alignment. You're consciously dissolving the unserving thought or belief, and you let it go, feeling even lighter and more in tune with your true self. And then you walk over to the third corner, noticing here what it is that you need to let go of, to go on the journey of your lifetime, creating a life that you love. And you untie it and you let it go. Feeling so close to freedom, to floating into the future of the life you want to create and receiving abundance, happiness, joy. You walk to the final corner and you see what it is that you need to let go of. You untie this last final thing, this heavy, heavy sandbag that has been weighing you down, keeping you from getting to where you want to go. And you let it go. You hear it hit the ground and know that it is no longer a part of you, no longer a part of the journey as the hot air balloon lifts and starts to head you in the direction of your future self. You can slowly see the red balloon drift off in the distance as you let the image go, knowing and trusting that you are on your way to exactly where you want to be. Letting go of all the images, resting your awareness behind the forehead, this blank space, and allow yourself to rest here in silence, witnessing your experience without attaching to anything that happens. Welcoming back your sankalpa. Mentally repeating 3 times and feeling this plant deeply and spread throughout your body. I rest and I receive. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, letting it all go out the mouth. One more time, slowly waking up a little bit more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, letting it all out. Notice the body, the entire body, and the surface below you. Notice how your body is feeling. Notice how your mind is feeling. Notice any shifts that have taken place. And when you feel ready, begin to take some movement, moving your fingers to touch one at a time, bringing the pointer finger to touch the thumb, middle finger to the thumb, ring to thumb, little finger to the thumb, and moving back. Ring finger to thumb, middle finger to thumb, index finger to your thumb, and then maybe opening and closing your hands a few times, and then beginning to bring in movement of the feet or whatever feels really right for you. when you're ready, and only when you're ready. Maybe taking the time to slowly roll over onto your sides, supporting your head with your arm. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes as your practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Thank you for joining me on this journey of resting and receiving. Again, my name is Lauren, and if you'd like to support the channel, it would mean so much to me if you liked and commented on the video, as well as sharing it with someone in your life who you know would love this meditation. I also wanted to let you know that if you loved how this meditation went and the entire concept of combining Yoga Nidra with manifestation, I will be hosting a workshop on March 26th, 2023, and we will be exploring for 2.5 hours how to create a life you love and diving into the power of connecting Yoga Nidra with your thoughts and intention and action, not by doing, but by being. So I hope to have you join me there, and there's more information in the link below. And if you're catching this after that date, you can still grab a replay of the workshop or just follow along for when I'll be hosting it again. Thank you so much for being here and spending your time with me today. And I hope that you have an amazing day creating exactly what you want in your life. Namaste.